travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the
It's time for some football at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the visiting team and the Buffalo Bills. Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now give left side. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so nice pick up there, 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play, sets up 2nd and 2. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Ooh, poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 35, Gronk, they're going to start shy of that 20.
1st down and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting him on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Here's Henry running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
That's caught by takedown. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. Along the sideline past midfield. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Bulls finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. The Bulls start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Give running right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just a running back. So that takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. This is Cox. That's Cox. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll get it up to the 44.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge to save the defender from covering.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it sets up 1st down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They've got a first to begin the frame. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. It's Henry on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, kid, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
This is Henry on second. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 5 yards there. It's going to be 4th and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Tua now from the gun. This is caught downfield by Rice. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Bulls can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Seibert now to add the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Bulls tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and 10, Herbert. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. Takes out a one-stop, and he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a second quarter lead. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
More on the return. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's incomplete left side.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down,
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And that's a nice chunk of yardage there. How about a 9-yard gain? It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it's just as many yards as a short completion will.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Complete, Derrick Henry. It's a small gain up to the 38. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Rolling left, buying some time. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Another run for Henry. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Warren here from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Getting out to his left. Catch is made in close. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Tua off the play fake. Buying some time right. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Okay, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. Just really hard to stop them, contain them when they've got that versatility.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Goes to the line now. First and 10. On first down, they'll run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Bulls get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. From the gun, a run for Henry. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Cut near the goal line. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard
couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Austin. The Bulls parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Sybert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Bulls tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Herbert on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd and 10 now. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bulls 21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Warren once more. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Henry. still going. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go back to Henry. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Tua looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They gain 14 on the play. And they'll have first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Trying the left side with Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's...
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Tagovailoa on first down. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Quick throw left side complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! The Bulls now trail by just a point in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive play straight ahead. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 29-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Legal play action. Here's Herbert. Finds his back complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Setting up to pass. That's Kupp on the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that one very short, only getting to the 27. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10.
Look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw. Has it down close. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown, and they just win the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Flush down now to his left. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Peter inbounds. Oh, what a play. 35 on the pickup. And that gives them the first. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's caught by Rice. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And 19 yards pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
On first down, Warren. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Tua off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Turning to Henry on third. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this other than simply splendid?
Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win. Tagovailoa will look to throw. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win.
Wishnowski set the kickoff.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
An entire game now hangs on this attempt by Joey Slye. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb.